to live a more colorful life, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here with you guys to do these live mini tarot readings. So I'm doing live tarot readings for $15, and at the time that I'm broadcasting this, I'm actually all sold out. And this is the last part, and we're just gonna do the last couple people. So I want to thank all of you guys for being patient and waiting to receive your reading. I'm so excited to get into this for you, and I just want to thank you so much for your support. If you're watching this after it's already been uploaded, then feel free to relax and enjoy, and maybe there's some messages that will come out for you too, kind of synchronistically. But if you're interested in ever receiving a reading like this, make sure that you subscribe and you ring the notification bell, because these sessions aren't always planned. And what I usually do is I will post an announcement about it the day before I do it. And usually it's on the weekend, but sometimes I'll go live during the week. And it's usually just when I have like some extra time and there's been like a high demand for it, but it's not always consistent, not always planned. And I also do live readings like this for free. And so those are just very spontaneous. You want to hit that notification bell. So we're going to get into it with the next person. And the next person is Flava. And Flava, you're just wondering if there's going to be any new developments with you and your guy friend. So yeah, this is kind of like a friends to lovers situation. Kind of wondering, is things going to move forward? Like, is anything going to happen? Let's see what's going on. Oh my god. Well, you can tell that this card doesn't come out very often because a lot of these cards are very shredded, and this one's like so pristine. It's card number 22. It's like very synchronistic, and it says, "You're not crazy. I feel the same way as you do about this connection." So I do feel that this guy friend of yours has some feelings for you, some romantic feelings. And yeah, let's pull some more cards. We're kind of seeing like what's gonna happen next, but like I'm already getting the fact that like they feel very similarly. It actually seems like he's gonna step forward, that he's gonna offer you love. This is the King of Wands. This is the man that's confident. This is the man that's going out. This is the man that's initiating. And then we get the Ace of Hearts, the love opportunity card. So, I mean, I'm not just gonna throw that out there because you want to hear it. I'm telling you because I trust my cards, and I'm like, look at this. So I'm getting chills too. This is gonna happen. Nine of Pentacles, though. Right now is a time of endings and beginnings. And I'll save you my spiel about the trees losing their leaves and the animals hibernating and, you know, cycles and seasons and death and rebirth. But I will say that, like, this isn't likely to happen over the next couple of weeks. It could actually happen during Mercury retrograde, though. This next Mercury retrograde starts at the end of the month. This could happen January or maybe even before February. I feel like as that Valentine's Day and that season of love kind of approaches, that like this feeling and these energies between both of you guys are going to get stronger and stronger, and someone's going to blurt something out. And I feel like it's more likely to be him. I would give you advice to just be in your divine feminine energy, but maybe stop treating him so much like a friend. Like, treat him more like a romantic interest, meaning there's certain things you would tell your friends that you wouldn't necessarily tell somebody that you were romantically interested in or dating. You know, get him out of the friend zone. Don't talk about dating or other guys with him. Maybe don't open up so much to him about certain things, like be flirty, have fun, you know, dress up for him, art of seduction, be cute, put on some sexy perfume. That kind of shit won't hurt. Have fun, enjoy, and just enjoy your company around him. Allow him to give to you, because there's nothing more than a man wants than to pursue a woman, than to give to her. You don't need to give so much. You don't have anything to prove. Like, you just allow yourself to be the prize. And look, I'm a feminist, and that might not sound very much like it, but I really do think in this situation it's important to just, you don't have to push or fight for this. Somehow you guys kind of got in the friend zone. That's okay. I feel like both of you guys prefer to make friends before you turn into lovers, and I actually think that's a really healthy way to date. So I would suggest to hang out in nature or to like do cuter dates together, suggest fun things. Like I see that like one phase of the relationship is ending and like another is beginning, and it does seem like this could turn romantic. You guys are saying that you're worthy. Like your fear is just like that he doesn't find you attractive or he doesn't feel the same way, but I think you should just start telling yourself, he does find me attractive. He does feel the same way. He's coming at me and like I deserve it. Like start telling yourself that. Don't worry. Like let this blossom and bloom and be like the rosebud that slowly unfurls into the beautiful flower. Like let this have beautiful timing. Trust his timing. Let him come to you. Yeah, calling in your soulmate. I just feel like things are aligning for this to move forward, for him to make more of a move. I feel like he's just gonna grab your hand, you'll hold hands, or he might just spontaneously kiss you. Like it's just gonna be cute. And then things are gonna have been getting flirtier. They're just continue to throw that energy his way. Like I think if you pull back too much, like he's gonna think you're not interested. But then if you push too hard, he's gonna like be like, whoa, it's not gonna be fun for him, you know? You gotta just be natural about this. I also feel like this is about kind of what you guys are both going through right now in your personal lives. That like there's a lot of releasing, there's a lot of cords that are being cut. It's kind of an intense time. So just wait and be patient. You might feel like I want to confess this to him right now, but I just keep getting the message not to do that right now. To like, I think I told somebody else this yesterday, but to kind of like respect the holiday season and like this death season and to let it pass. And you'll have your chance to communicate about this like more towards January. Let him step up. Let him step up. You don't have to be the one to like force this to happen or make it happen. He's gonna come to you. He's gonna come to you is what they're saying. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to keep me posted. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next person. All right, what's up, Indiana Guy 22? So great to hear from you again. So you ended contact with this person, and you're just wondering, will you guys meet again? So let's look into it. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know it can be so tough losing contact with somebody you really care about or you really have your hopes up about. But I will say sometimes, people are taken from your life to make space for something new. And of course, you're so care about this person a lot and very stuck on them, but like you probably will be until the next person comes. I don't know, I'm gonna pull some cards, but I just kind of got the feeling to tell you that sometimes it's all like right now is losing contact with someone. Sometimes people feel like they need to really hibernate and isolate during this season and they put up walls. I've been known to do that myself. And so I can look and see maybe is this person just need to take a step back? Was this just like a twin flame separation, or they put up some walls and like they're gonna have a change of heart and come back? It happens, or is this time to move on? So let's see for Indiana Guy. God. I kind of see what happened here. Like, I see that they, like, met somebody else. It's hard. Like, I was, like, trying to figure out why did they walk away? Where did they go? Are they coming back? And, like, I don't know. If I were you, I would not take them back after this. Um, you don't want them like that. I'm getting a really weird message about this person having like love addiction, where like they go and like they stir up relationships and they love the honeymoon period of relationships and they love the attention, and like they will like do that and like get someone all invested and obsessed with them, and like they know how to hook people, and then they will just like drop them like a fly and like move on to the next. And I think that's kind of what happened with you. I know it's hard to hear, but I just keep feeling like you got wronged here. And like I think you're having trouble letting go because like you guys had such a chemistry, and like um it was just this whirlwind, and you like that energy and you liked like falling for them, and you saw potential in this relationship, and they just, for them it's just like a game. And like this is like that, I think this was their energy around you. Like I don't know if you guys hooked up or like if you had like physical connection, lots of chemistry. Like it's like you guys were like really spicy there for a little bit, or there was like this intense heat, and then like they just left you over there thirsty, like blue balls. um Now they have trust issues, and I mean, don't we all? But like, I see that this is a pattern for them, and that they're kind of stuck in a cycle. And like, it doesn't have to do with you. Like, you just kind of got caught up in it. It's not fair. And like, they're running away from like some issues that they're having, and some choices they need to make. And like, I worry for this person that they're gonna end up like just with nothing and kind of like not getting close to anybody, and just like this trail of like broken hearts behind them. And a lot of times rejection, I've said this a couple times today, but rejection is a form of protection. And I am getting the unrequited love card. I don't see them coming back. And it's hard for you because this person was kind of like your ideal, but I think they loved bombed you. I think that this person mirrored back to you all of your awesome qualities. I think the person you felt for isn't really real. And I know that's hard to hear, but like this happens to so many people. Like it's not like, oh, you should have known, or oh, like you're stupid because you got played and you shouldn't have known. But like no, like they were very convincing. Like they're very manipulative. They're like kind of toxic. And I'm sorry to roast this person that you hold to such high regard and you care about, and you had a real connection with them. But I just don't see like that what they were giving to you is real. And I think it was so sneaky what they did, and they just kind of disappeared. And your guides are telling you out of self-respect to keep it moving. Like that a new beginning's coming for you, and you're going to manifest your girl, and you're so close. And they're telling you, hey, keep dating. You have a lot to offer. Like you're the divine masculine, and like any like woman would be lucky to have you, and like you have so much to give right now, and your energy is so incredible, and like you're very attractive. And I think that's why this person picked you, because it's like gives them power in a weird way to kind of like pull someone like you and then drop you like a fly. Like that makes what kind of creepy, but it's like that's what makes them feel powerful. And so like this girl's like, oh, I'm that bitch, you know, but like she's not as great as you think. She uses her like female charm for like evil. And I don't know, like I don't know if I read for you about this person before. Maybe I didn't really see through it in the beginning. I'm not sure. I have a feeling like maybe if I read for you, maybe she even played me. because like I feel that there's a part of her that like that was actually genuinely interested in you at one point, but that she's just got this toxic behavior, and like this is kind of what she does. And like if you keep an eye on her, you might notice that like she will post pictures of her with some guy and then like delete it 3 months later, and then there's a new one. And like it's just like she's kind of always replacing these people. Boundaries. I think your guides are telling you to have boundaries with her. I don't think she's gonna come back, but it's almost just like energetically, like take your time to mourn this loss. I think it just hurts and cuts deep. She really like really acted like she was gonna be your girl, and it just all happened so fast. And then she dropped you so fast, and you're still processing it. You're still just like, what? You know? And of course you want her to come back because she knew how to give you what you were looking for. But I think it's not genuine, and I think you're going to get it. You're going to get it genuinely. Yeah, you're going to get it genuinely. And they're saying if this shit's going down just at the beginning of this relationship, imagine like 6 months or a year into a connection with someone like this. Like, I don't know. Yeah, and your guys are just like, nope, don't do it, not coming back. And they know that you're confused. You might never like understand. Like, I think she's confused. I think like she's leaving you feeling like leaving this chaos. Like she freaking, it was like a storm in your life, and then she just fucking left it, just all this shit on you, and then she left. And you don't have to take that, you deserve someone who's not so complicated and sweet and kind. And I see you find a person who's very attractive, goddess, wonderful energy, peaceful, sweet, kind. I think you like the energy of this girl. She's like your type. That's what's hard about it, is you're like, damn, like she's like my ideal. Very attracted to her. You like the passion, and like I think there's also a part of you that like it's triggering like to be dropped like that. And sometimes like we get obsessed with like trying to get it back, or like like we want to prove ourselves or something. Like these people, like she's feeding off that energy of you like wanting her back. Like, so I think she got you right where she wants you. And I think, fuck that. Process it, have some boundaries, and move forward. And that's why the self-respect card is coming out. Like, yeah, you keep it moving, because something amazing is going to happen. And it's so unfortunate that this happened to you. And it's okay to feel the way you feel. And so, like, they're just like, yeah, like, of course anybody would be confused if they went through this. And she wasn't who you thought she was. And they're just like saying, like, don't let this shake your confidence. Like, this is you. And they're also saying, like, you don't need to take a break. You don't need to, like, just, like, process it a little, but you don't need to walk away from dating. Don't have any blockages. Like, this is her drama, not yours. And that, you're moving forward. You're going to manifest what you want. You're so, so, so close. Yeah, they're saying, like, this summer is going to be really significant for you, summer of 2023. Like, you're likely to fall in love or meet somebody. It's not like you're not going to meet someone before then. It could be maybe you meet someone before then, and this summer is the time that you lock it down, or you say, I love you for the first time, or you travel together or something. 8 of Wands is positive, and it's fast, and it's, like, generous energy, and it totally matches this. Summer of 2023, I see you in love. I see you going on romantic trips. I see you happy. I see you, like, excited. I see you showing off a beautiful woman on your arm. And I see, like, you're just glowing. You're looking good. And it's hard because this year's coming to an end, and maybe you thought you'd be with this person because it's so close. And you just keep it moving. Yeah, red flag around this person all around. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. All right, so oh yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are the names? The the male, the female. DR is the guy. Okay. So this is for AC, and AC, I'm gonna be reading about you and DR. So, okay, I've got the full name of this person. AC, you want me to look into the connection with you and DR. So yeah, let's do that. Just give me a second. I'm gonna get sorted here. Tap in. AC and DR. The connection between AC and DR. AC and DR. AC, the connection between AC and DR. AC and DR. Okay. I feel like this situation's coming to a head, and you're gonna get your truth and you're gonna get your answers really soon. Um, I feel like this relationship kind of got off the ground a little bit. There's been like a lot of flirting, a lot of energy going back and forth, but then like something happened and they kind of pulled away. And like, I feel like you want to send a message or you want to like kind of reach out, but you also know like that it's important that they come to you. Um, So I actually kind of feel like they're gonna reach out to you and say something like, "Oh, hey, it's been a while. Like, let's." They want to ask you on a date, basically. They want to keep exploring this connection. This says, "I know it's been a while, which makes this awkward for me, but I want to see if what we're feeling was the real thing." The truth is, this person's been dealing with some financial issues, and they've been working really hard to try to become more stable in this area so they can like have room for a relationship, so they can afford it. Like, it's like, I don't know, 50-50 relationships and shit, whatever, but like, I'm not really about that. But I feel like they want to take you out. They want to pay, like they want to like spoil you. They want to feel confident. And um I just feel like they just haven't been in a place to do that. Um this says I can't wait to see you again. Like they want to see you. And this says I want to take the next step. And I think the next step would be them asking you on a date or like pursuing you or like stepping out of the shadows, coming back, like going at it a little harder. But the one thing that does worry me is in the middle of the entire spread is this card. And it says, I don't really do long-term relationships. I think that's why you're kind of feeling a little bit of inconsistency or like them pulling back. They kind of they kind of hermit this person. Kind of a hermit. They're very like Lone Ranger kind of vibes. And they've got some walls up, but the truth is they feel very nostalgically about you. They miss you or they care about you. I sense feelings. This says, I feel your energy around me. When I see your favorite flower, watch a couple strolling together on the beach, or hear your favorite song, it makes me nostalgic for you. So, like, you're definitely on their mind. And I think as they get this situation together and they kind of grow their confidence, which this has a lot to do with their confidence, especially for a man, they're going to approach you. I see that. And this actually says kind of soon, within the next like 3 months, probably. And that like you guys will kind of restart or rekindle or like get this off the ground. Now, what's going to be hard is that this isn't going to happen right away. And this might make you feel a little bit betrayed. Like, do they really care? Have they forgotten about me? Why aren't they returning my texts? Or like, why they leave me hanging? And I will say, you should not let them just back in your life that easily if they've left you hanging or they've ignored you for some time. But the truth is, they've also been dealing with this bullshit. And, I'm not going to blame the planets and make up all these excuses, because I believe if a man wants to pursue you, that he will. And he'll move mountains. It doesn't matter what the hell's going on. But in his defense, these eclipses, this full moon, all the shit that's been going down lately, like, I see that he's been really unhealthy. And it's also not really in his nature to pursue so aggressively and to chase a woman. And he's been feeling like really unconfident about that. He hasn't done this in a long time. Like, there's a reason he doesn't really do long-term relationships. It's because he's struggling with confidence, worthiness, financial stuff, family issues, trauma. It's like he'd rather just kind of avoid it. He's more comfortable on his own, So it's going to take him some time to like really do this thing. I think he really wants you. And this says that like a blessing is coming and like something's going to move forward here, and that he has a lot of anxiety, and it might be in the middle of a move or be considering moving, but that he like will be faithful to you, and that like the best way to pursue this relationship is just through playfulness, flirtiness. Like, I wouldn't bother him too much. I would really like trust and ground yourself in the knowingness of this connection and sit back, because he might feel you pulling away and that could make him reach to you. But I feel like the more that you chase, the more he runs. And it's like you guys kind of have a runner-chaser dynamic going, unfortunately. And I feel like right now he's the runner. It's like you don't want to be the chaser, so don't chase. This is a very introverted man. Sorry, this card got dirty. I take these outside sometimes. But I think it's funny because it's like this card tried to bury itself, or it tried to hide or something in the dirt. Like an introvert. Like going into their cave to retreat. That's like, I feel that energy from him. And he's more likely to reach to you in the spring. He's more likely to be more open-minded. He's like very like earth, probably like an earth sign, very like in tune with the cycles and seasons, and just like hibernating right now. And you guys have a true connection. It's so funny because you're like asking about the connection, and I'm seeing like the connection card. And I feel like he hears music, like a special song or something that makes him think about you or reminds him of you. And I feel like when you hang out, he might play this song. He might not say like, oh, this is how I feel about you, but like he like puts it on specifically and like plays it right in front of you, and like just kind of you guys sit there quietly and listen to it, and it's like his way of like trying to tell you how he feels. I see something like that happening like when you're on a date. And I think it's sweet. This guy has such a sweet energy, and I feel like this manifesting, and he's just being like kind of challenged here to like take the lead. And there is, I do worry that he might not get the courage. And it doesn't matter, like the more you push this guy, the more he runs. And I do kind of worry that like this might just be his choice. Like this might just be where he is. He could be stuck, and like you have such beautiful energy, and like I see you attracting, like this card almost makes me wonder if what I'm getting here is soon you'll have a new man in your life, but I don't know. There seems he really likes you and cares about you, but it's just you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So you got to let him take the lead and just trust and like let it manifest. And but you're being validated that there are feelings here. And like if you feel like you need to reach out, but just don't push it too hard. And like be flexible with him, and like you need to be in your energy of allowing. And right now it's like everyone's just grieving stuff. And so it's like it would be such a great time for him to step forward and to fall in love and for this to move, but like everyone's retreating, so I wouldn't take it personally. Your guides want you to be strong. They care. Your guides and angels care so much about this person that's so tender on your heart. And I feel like they're just telling you to be strong. And like something about how he's lost a lot. And it's like not to excuse him and maybe his hot and cold energy, but like that it's not that asshole, like, I don't give a shit, like, gonna lead you on, string you along kind of energy. It's like the introversion, it's the grief of this season. So I hope that this resonates with you. I think something's gonna happen here. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh my gosh, Brown Bear, how are you, dear? I'm so happy to hear from you. I've missed you. I hope that you're doing well. All right. Okay, so general guidance. Oh, I miss you too. General guidance for Brown Bear. Oh, you're leaving it open. Okay. Well, let me just get ready, tap in your energy, and get you a download. I feel such a connection to you. I kind of see you as like a soul sister. I feel this way for like all my clients, but I really feel like a soul sister energy with you, and I'm always so excited to see like the updates and catch up. Okay. So down there. Wow. You are going through it. I just see you like trying to hold it together for everybody, but like you would just like you would have the biggest breakdown right now. And I get this message to just do it. Get your knees and cry. Like lock yourself in the bathroom if you have to and just do it. It's gonna come out. If it hasn't already, it's gonna come, and it's gonna be intense, like hard, ugly cry. And but like it's gonna feel so good after, and you're gonna feel like you just got it out. It's like your body just wants to release this trauma. And like I see you shaking, and like I'm not trying to predict anything horrible. Like it's just gonna be a little thing that just the straw that breaks the camel's back. And like I feel like you're gonna it'll be the last time that you like have a breakdown like that. And then like you're gonna get up, you're gonna dust yourself off, and you're gonna rest a little bit, and you're gonna find your answer. It's the first vibe I'm getting. Um, okay. So first of all, Spirit sees the burden you've been carrying. I mean, like you could just settle. You could just keep where you're at. You've already achieved and accomplished so much, and there's so many people who would like love to have what you have. And I feel like you feel guilty because like you you want to be thankful for everything and like count your blessings and shit, but like the truth is you want more. You see more for yourself. You have these big desires and big dreams and goals, and like you have so much to offer and so much to give, and so does your husband, and like but like life happens, you know. America is fucking real, and you've got mouths to feed, kids to raise, and like trauma to overcome, and like hasn't been an easy journey. I started reading this book. God, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like totally like a spiritual goddess warrior empowerment kind of book. And it was talking about like how you can be initiated into being like a healer through like different paths, and like usually like another healer will initiate you, but some people are go through like what's called like a spirit initiation, where like your guides and your ancestors and like your lineage will like initiate you through like a series of unfortunate events and like personal trauma, and like it's really fucking intense, and like just basically spiritual awakening and dark night of the soul. So like you've been in you this last couple years, like you've been being initiated, and I think you thought your dark night was over because like you get little breaks, but like it wasn't. And it's normal that this dark night of the soul, this initiation process will last years. And you really, I think I've told you this before, but you really are at the tail end of it. You really are coming out of it. And the wheel of fortune is shining upon you. And I think what's frustrating is like you really thought 2022 was going to be the year that you manifested it all. And like you had all these plans, vision board, like you got shit together. But like one thing happened after another and shit hit the fan, and like it was a struggle, and you're just scared like, am I going to be stuck here like going in this cycle like over and over and over again? And you dodge a lot of bullets, and like I just get this message for you that like your plans are great plans, and you don't really need to change your ideas or your vision, and that everything that you just went through was like part of you like manifesting what you want. It might not seem like it, and it might just seem like maybe the magic has been lost from your life, and like the synchronicity feels gone, and like maybe you're having to face some harsh realities. But you have to realize the last 6 months Neptune has been retrograde, and when Neptune is retrograde, we don't get that rose-colored lenses anymore. We lose touch with our dreams. Like we don't want to do shit. Like we see life for reality, and that it is. It's a fearful time, and it's good because it kind of snaps us into like, hey, you need to do something about this. Time to make changes. But like Neptune is direct now. Thank God, it's been direct for a couple days, and you're gonna start feeling yourself feeling more positive and more dreamy, more connected with your dreams, more connected with your goals, more connected with possibilities. Your ability to romanticize your life and feel better about it and is gonna come back. And also your ability to like feel romantic with your husband and to feel like you're living a beautiful life and be content and happy with where you are and love the journey, enjoy the process is gonna come back too. Now this is about you and your healing gifts. You know, this is you like having to be smart and use your intelligence, and to use all the tools and resources you could, like the education system. You know, you're working with people who need help mentally, and children, and like all of your trainings and certificates, and like just making sure that like you're leveling up and you're bringing in that bag, you know, and taking care of the family, and you know, keeping that roof over your head, food on your table, treating yourself like, you know, daily life, security. But it's hard, and people are crazy, and shit's rough, and recession, and a lot of people are losing their shit after the pandemic, mental health crises, and like you too, you're just trying to, how can I help these people when I'm fucking breaking down, you know? But you have this dream, we've talked about it, of like working from home and all this stuff, and it's frustrating because you're like, okay, student loans, or like going to school, getting this position, but then like just to work from home and do this. No, everything fits. Everything's part of the path. Everything you invested in, it's all going to be worth it. All this knowledge, all this education, it's boosting you, and it's all going to come together. I think it's hard because you regret the fact that you weren't like as productive as you would have liked this year, or the business hasn't gotten as much off the ground. But I see that you wish you could be celebrating, like, oh, I'm quitting my day job and working from home now, and like, all this money's coming in. Like, that's kind of what you would hoped would have happened by the end of the year. And then you're just like, God, this is harder than I think. It's gonna take forever. But don't give up. You are at a crossroads, and your guides are saying you just need to commit and realize that, like, if you just stay consistent with this, you keep being extroverted, you're gonna be an influencer. And like, definitely online, definitely healing, tarot, coaching, courses, probably very similar path to me, but it might be more in like a niche. You're gonna find, like, through this work, and as you explore and as you build and grow, you might realize like that you really want to work with a certain group of people, or speak and teach about a certain topic, and you'll kind of brand yourself in that niche, and you'll become known. You're not going to be really working with people that you know. You're going to be blessing strangers. I think that people that you know are gravitating towards you and want to support you and want to throw you some money and want, like, see this in you, this gift, and that's a sign. But those aren't the people you need to impress. You're going to be building and like attracting like strangers, but it's like your soul tribe. So I'm still getting very similar messages for you that I've always gotten, but there's just this message like that this 2022 just wasn't your year for that, but perhaps 2023 will be. Things are going to settle down. Like, you move forward with the schooling, the education, the work, and, just see it as a stepping stone. Like, look at this job and the path that you're on as like your investor. People are always like, maybe I'll find an angel investor for my business. I'm like, you are your angel investor. Your day job is your angel investor. Work hard at that. Work hard at having work-life balance. Work hard at drawing boundaries with work and people at work so that you can have energy at home, nights and weekends, to hustle towards this. And it fucking sucks, but always be listening to podcasts on this. Follow Gary Vee. Keep following me. I'm always hyping you guys up on this stuff. Even if you're too tired to do the work, just always keep something in your ear that's inspiring you and motivating you. And trust in your divine feminine energy. You don't have to hustle, work hard, and burn yourself out. You can ebb and flow and find a schedule for you to keep creating this vision that works with you in your natural cycles and seasons. So you've got this. Your guides are really sympathetic. They're almost like, we're so sorry that we like took a shit on you this year. But like, this is like, you're going to look back and realize that this is what pushed you to do what you need to do. And it's kind of like this phrase, purification by fire. Like, sometimes purification is gentle and it's water, and sometimes it's like fire and everything's being burned down. And, the universe isn't against you. It wants to help you. It's like really challenging and pushing you. And it's like, it's not going to give you any more than you can handle, but it will definitely push you to your breaking point, because the breakdown comes before the breakthrough. So let's just take her down and don't worry too much about it. You're going to get on this path in March. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you for your support. And we're going to move forward. Next person. Okay, is that the last person? All right, so this next person purchased 2 readings. Thank you so much for your generous support. I really appreciate that. It's for Sasha. Okay, first question. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Sasha, you've really been struggling with meeting your goals and dreams this year, and you just experienced a lot of setbacks, and you're kind of just wondering, like, why am I experiencing these setbacks, and like, what did I need to learn? Now, I commend you, because this is like a really beautiful and mature question. And, but I'm immediately getting this download that even though you perceive this as a setback, all of these things that happened were actually a shortcut to your manifestations. It actually all came to push you where you needed to be. And that it might have felt like the universe was really testing you, but if that's the case, I feel like you passed the test. Like, let's pull you some cards. Okay. Also, like, this year's, I keep telling everybody needs to know this, because like I'm very aware of this right now, because I've been doing 2023 readings for people where I go month by month 2023, and I've been like just starting to tap into the energy of this new year. I've been looking into the astrology, and I'm also kind of comparing it to like the last couple of years, and I'm like, wow, like I'm just now realizing how hard this year was, how difficult it was, what we went through, like what was happening with the planets. Like I've been getting way more into astrology this year. Like it was crazy. So like, we made it. We made it. I think this year was more intense than 2020 or 2021. We made it. It just was really unexpected. I think like, but to feel like, what was I supposed to learn? What's the lesson? Pay attention to what's happening right now, because this full moon that we have upon us with the aspect to Mars retrograde is, and like what we just went through in November, is kind of like echoing like these lessons. And I'm noticing in my own life the karmic cycles that I needed to break, and like repeated things that keep coming up, and I'm like, oh shit, like I'm just starting to kind of realize right now like what I need to do, and like, yeah. I think you're gonna get that clarity too. Well, this year, like your guides and angels and spirit just really wanted you to learn more about boundaries. Like that having goals and dreams and manifestations and vision boards is great, but it's also really important to say no to anything that doesn't align with the vision of that. And it can be really scary to just say, you know what? No, when you don't have a backup plan, or when you don't know where else to go or what to do or what to fill that space with. It reminds me of somebody who just like quits their job to follow their dream. I don't recommend that, because like it's important to take calculated risks, and not always like expect shit to just fall in place. But I will say, leap in the net will appear. Like when I got on the plane to travel the world like 5 years ago, I only had like a little bit of money in my bank account. Like I had enough. Like I had 2 months booked, and then I had like maybe $800, and I had like an online business, but I had like, I had no idea if like it was gonna provide me sustenance. But I had worked hard. I'd done what I could. I saved the money. I made it happen. And like that was me leaping and letting the net appear and taking a calculated risk. I think you're getting ready to do something similar. I think you need to be smart and like get your ducks in a row, and like it might just be that you're gonna like switch to a job or a career or something. It might pay a little bit less, but like gives you more time. You might have to like backtrack or get a roommate or like move back in with the family or like something like that. Like I don't know, it kind of just feels like you might need to take a load off a little, but you're gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna start this and I'm gonna dedicate to this path, and I have more time for this, and like I have better work-life balance now, and like I'm gonna shoot my shot and take that leap of faith. So like you're getting ready to focus on a new path, creating a new path for yourself. It's going to bring in a lot of wealth and abundance. It's also like very loyal to like who you are, your true gifts, like authenticity. And I think you're realizing like codependent relationships you've had with people, fake friends, people like who are around you who love to just complain about things and like kind of toxic. You don't want to be that person anymore. Like you've outgrown that, and like you're maturing, and like but it's like just like a role you've been playing for these people, and it's just awkward because you don't know how to step away. And so I think some of these setbacks and things that were relationships with people, maybe even happening in the workplace, maybe even family stuff, and it's like you learned so much, but you're realizing that like I keep ending up in this type of relationship or in this type of situation, and I have to say no, and like I don't know anything else, but like I rather be alone than surrounded by these fake people. I rather be fucking broke than like slave away and like be mistreated and abused by this industry or this job. Like it's almost like you had to let go of a lot, but it's so that you can be free to receive. And it is really, this is the links, the cat of mystery, like the unknown, like how there's like definitely some shit happening behind the scenes in your life. Like a lot of things are moving and transforming. And I feel like it's because you're going through an awakening and you're realizing more who you are, and like you want to be who you are, not who what people expect you to be. And you might realize that there are roles you have been playing to just survive. There are roles that you've been playing to just keep the peace. And it's like you can't play that role anymore. And so on the other side of this is beauty, peace, healing, abundance, bliss, connection, your wildest dreams. And I think you're being asked to like touch in with this more, start creating this world, start creating this life for yourself. And it starts in your mind, it starts in your head. This is the green man, which symbolizes like he's just putting some different ingredients in this pot and he's stirring it up and he's just seeing what he's gonna get. He's just trusting his creativity and his heart. And I just see you like vision boarding, and I'm like always gonna tell everybody to vision board. I'm gonna tell everybody that in every reading, but that's like how I got where I am, and that's how I'm getting where I'm gonna go next. You gotta just be able to see it, taste it, feel it. And from there your next step is naturally going to come to you. It's just sometimes we don't sit down and actually ask ourselves, what do I want? We don't know. We're afraid to make a choice. We're scared, like, if I choose this, it won't be the wrong path. Or you don't have to just pick one thing, but you do need to like be dedicated and focused and follow it through. And I see that you're a very talented person with so many gifts, and it's like overwhelming. Like, which one should I make a hobby? Which one should I keep to myself? Which one should I make money off of? And it doesn't matter. Like, I kind of get like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick one and go for it. And like, that's going to be your path, like whatever you decide. And like, you're going to make space for the other things that are important to you, and this path will grow and evolve. So anything else like you need to learn, this deck will wrap that up for us. Are you resisting change? Yeah, Spirit's saying choose something different, anything different. Start getting the energy moving in that path. You need to create change. It's uncomfortable, but that's when shit starts falling apart. It's a sign like, okay, I need to make a change. Listen, implement. I think that's it. So yeah, let's move on to your next question. Let me just real quick. Okay, so the personality, energy, looks of your future husband. Yeah, let's do that. You know what I'm going to do? And if anybody's watching and you'd like to repeat this reading for yourself, what I like to do for this is I like to take the deck and sort out all of the major arcana cards, or just like the personality cards, like the court cards. And then from there, we will draw their personality. personality of your next lover? What do they like? Who is this person? Who is this person? Oh, that's interesting. What? Okay. Now, I'm kind of getting this message here. Sorry. Give me one sec. Sorry, I had to write to somebody because John just walked away. So, okay, first of all, we're getting Princess of Swords and Princess Swords together. And I think that this is like you. I think that this is them. And I feel like this is a message that this is like a perfect match and this person's going to be kind of similar to you. So I might be telling you some of these qualities in this person, and it might just be more of like a divine masculine take on you. So future husband, this is a sign that like this is your twin flame. Like you're on the twin flame journey, and this is somebody that like you guys are going to come together and like change the world basically. Like you're going to unite, and it's going to be a beautiful, probably dramatic story, and it's going to be like you're going to compare notes with them and realize, oh my gosh, like you and I went through something really similar at the same time. Like your life paths will mirror each other. Definitely a lot of mirroring. Very interesting. But this is somebody who's likely to be an air sign, like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I'm seeing more of a Libra energy with this person. This person is really, really smart, very like good at communication, very logical, like really strong energies of like reasoning, analyzing, rationalizing. I think that there's like a double air energy with them too, which means that they could be like a Libra sun and an Aquarius moon, or like tons of air in the chart. And so this is somebody who's up in their head a lot. Their mind is like a whirlwind, and they have like this incredible ability to articulate and communicate. This is somebody that a lot of people like feel is a powerful man, and like they admire him. They're very imaginative, but they're like bright and kind of young, and they could be a little bit younger than you, or like have a very youthful energy, a very playful energy. I get this feeling like when you meet them, like your knees are going to shake, or your legs might buckle. Like have you ever heard anybody say like weaken the knees? Like they're gonna make you feel like a physical effect, like almost that feeling of like standing at the base of like a tall mountain and like just looking up. Like you are really going to admire this person and feel like deep feelings. So I will tell you, as you continue to date and look for your husband, if you're not feeling that, keep it moving. This person is a sharp dresser, but they like their clothes to be very comfortable and not like fussy. So like you're gonna notice they have nice shoes, like shit is color coordinated, nice clothes. This is somebody who like might be a runner. Like they might have like it's funny because I see like them moving fast. I see that this person once again has like really incredible intellect and knowledge. They're always on the go. Like they might even be ADHD person. Go, 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 go. Very passionate. This person usually has like dark hair or dark auburn hair. They don't usually like wear hats or any accessories like that. They could have like longer hair though and tie it back. Like they might have longer hair. I just kind of feel like they could wear their hair kind of longer. They have a really active mind, and they're very positive. I see that like this is somebody who really likes to plan ideas and calculate them. But the challenge for them is like to discipline their mind so that they can like get shit done and not just like be all up in their head. Um, as far as like, I see like this person being involved in like photo shoots. They could be a photographer, they could be on the stage, they could even be like slightly famous. People could be taking pictures of them. They could even be like somebody who's involved in sports. Um, People want to interview this person. Like I see them surrounded by reporters. Like they're very well spoken. They could work in any kind of industry related to any of that. A large crowd is like gathering around them. This person is really interesting to listen to. Um, they have a great speaking voice, very articulate. They're young though. Like it makes me feel like you're not gonna meet them like way far in the future. Like while this person is like, because we get the princess's swords. Like you receiving communication, you connecting with them like young when you're younger. Like you're not gonna be super old or anything. I just keep getting that this person is like razor sharp. They're like ahead of the crowd. They're like doing something different. They're like in the future. They could even be involved in the tech industry, like just with their mind full of thoughts, ideas, and plans, theories. They have the power of spoken word, communication, journalism. That's like how they're making their money. They can think on their feet. Like they're definitely going to seduce you with their mind. You're going to be like, oh my God, like just, they're a talker for sure. Trying to get some more energy. I could probably go on forever. This person really likes to speak out against injustice, hates injustice and corruption. I mean, doesn't everybody? But this person like wants to be a voice for people that like don't have freedom. And I think you're gonna really love that this person's very open-minded, and they seem to be very educated, and they are going to be involved in like negotiation or debate discussions. This person could even work in the like in the law. um, he's very idealistic. This person might have their pilot's license or like to fly, because I'm kind of getting something about that with these clouds here in the background. They could have a background perhaps in the military or Air Force. They do like order and discipline, but they could like have had a background in that, but like have decided like, no, this is not for me. And like, this is somebody who has a lot of power, but they don't let it get to their head. They don't abuse it. They're very smart. They could, medicine, science is coming up. Law, judge, lawyer. Definitely they've got money. When you meet them, they might just be in the middle of their education or still on the path. They admire beauty, but, and they like people who dress well. I think they're gonna like your fashion. This person doesn't instantly become like love struck. They don't fall in love like right away. I get that like they are attracted to your intelligence. That's why we're getting Princess's Swords. Like you are very similar to this. You're smart. You have beauty and you look amazing and you dress great, but like you are like somebody who has multiple interests, and like this person's looking for their match. And like I think you're gonna like feeling like you're very special to them, and like they feel really mentally stimulated by you. And they like that you're working towards higher goals and you have all these ambitions, and they like that you can discuss like politics and global affairs and current issues and like music and like everything. And you guys like shut the coffee shop or the cafe down talking. You are on the phone texting till 4 a.m. Like it's so sweet. So I hope that this helps you like maybe open up a window a little bit more about this person. It's so fascinating. And yeah, I hope that these readings resonate with you. I want to thank you so much for your support. And to everybody who's here, who's been watching, keeping us company, purchased a reading, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun. It's been a little while since I've done a session like this. I'm not sure when my next one will be. I always kind of do like to do one like around the holidays, Christmas, but I can't guarantee because I have, I have a lot of orders. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I'm still selling my 2023 yearly reviews, and those will be for a while if you're interested to see what your New Year's gonna be like. And other than that, come back to my channel the next couple days. I'm gonna have a 2023 love reading posted. I've been teasing that for a couple days now. I just gotta get it uploaded. And yeah, I can't wait. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.